Now joining us for Met Report Sports is Hassan Shah. Hassan, how were the softball games this last weekend?
Well, the softball team was definitely on a roll. Metro found themselves at West Texas A&M Invitational last weekend. After 2 wins Saturday, they'll only have 1 more game to play on Sunday. Take a look and see what happens. The game started out great for Metro. Top of the first, Kaylin Harmon would get a 2-run homer. Metro leads 3-0. Then Metro would trail 5-3 heading into the bottom of the third. Mary Towner up to bat with the bases loaded. She would take 1 yard. They added another in the 5th, and Chelsea Brew singled. Harmon would score. Metro wins the game 12-7. 9 Roadrunners had at least 1 hit in the game as they connected with the season high of 14 as a team. So definitely doing a great job over there. The Roadrunners improved 4-1 this season, while ASU fell 9-5. Metro State will open conference play next weekend at Colorado Mesa. Metro Baseball also takes a big hit. They dropped the first 3 games last weekend and look to get a win in Game 4. Metro State's sophomore Derek Stimson blanked number 21 St. Mary's in his first career start on Saturday as the Roadrunners split a doubleheader. Stimson overmatched the Rattlers, striking out 5, allowing 6 hits. The game was scoreless until the top of 7th when Roadrunners took advantage of 2 errors. Sean Reeves drove in Gibbons for the game's first run. Danny Miller drove in a run by drawing a walk, and Alex Walker capped the inning with a sac fly. Reeves led the Roadrunners with 2 hits. Stimson then led Roadrunners to a 4-0 win. Metro State is now 1-3 in the season, with Rattlers at 8-2. So definitely great over there. Metro's off this weekend, but we'll be back in action the following weekend in CSU Pueblo for a 3-game stand. Definitely looking forward to that. Now on to women's basketball, also taking a big hit, but coming into the game with 5-game winning streaks, but Regis actually had different ideas. In the first half of the game was back and forth as both teams came out shooting the ball very well. Metro gets on board as Kaya DeGarmo for 3. Look at that, that's pretty good. But like I said, Regis would come right back with a 3 of their own. Fawn Brady would go into the lane, stops, pulls up for the jumper. Then she shows her range as she hits from downtown. She would finish with 14 points on the night, and 11 of those coming in the first. But Regis would tie things up going into half with a 3-game pointer, 36-36. Second half, and Metro forgets to come out of the locker room. Regis would use a 21-4 run to build a 17-point lead. Metro would try to make a comeback, but when you shoot 24% in the second half, you're not going to win many games. Metro State loses 72-61. This drops their first game since January 18th.
I don't know, we might have got a little too tentative. I thought in the first half we were taking some maybe rush shots, but then I think we got too tentative a little bit in the second half, and then we got some good looks and just weren't finishing.
After a 2-win weekend, the number 1 team in the nation, men's team, stay away from all the nightlife and hangovers. And they had to, as they take on their crosstown rivals, Regis University. Coach Clark was looking for his 100th win as Metro's head coach. The game started out great for Metro as Nicholas Kay gets the hook shot to go. He finishes with 20 points and 11 rebounds for his 9th career double-double. But Regis would answer with this jumper by Jared Green living it in the paint. But when you need a leader, who do you call? Mitch McCarron, who would have 12 points in the first half. Metro leads 33-22. Second half now, and it was the Aussie show as Kay finds Harrison Goodrick, who had 7 points in the game. Then McCarron would add another 12 points in the second half for a team-high 24 points. Metro wins this one 80-65, giving Coach Clark his 100th career win.
You know, I get the credit on it, but, you know, there's some guys that have been involved in every single one of those wins, you know, so my thing is to deflect and share it a little bit because it really is a team accomplishment.
Definitely. So with the victory, Metro continues their 18-game winning streak, improving 21-1 overall and 18-0 in the RMAC. But they do face 2 RMAC rivals this weekend in Adams State and Fort Lewis. So you can check them out, those games tonight and tomorrow at 7. So definitely looking forward to that, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
I love the men's team.
I know, they're definitely on fire. Let's hope the women's team can catch up. I have no doubt they'll do really good.
Yeah, I
so.
think they'll both make it all the way.
Definitely.
Hoorah.